So I woke up, usual sluggishness today. Um, Took antidepressants, still had the anxiety, was able to get 4 hours of sleep, which is really good. A lot better than it was with one hours of sleep. So when I woke up, the voices were kind of just like not as, I don't know, invasive, I guess would be the word, but there was still that like hopelessness while waking up and fear that, you know, this is all it's ever going to be, and then the end. And I spoke with my therapist yesterday, and because like I had originally scheduled her for today, but one of the cool things about BetterHelp is that you could ask for like emergency meetings, and I just kind of like really was having an anxiety attack super late at night, and she picked up, and that was really cool because I've changed therapist on BetterHelp like 3 times, but this one I really like her. She listens. She offers like advice that the other ones never offer. They kind of just like parroted everything I said. They kind of just like, oh, just do the breathing exercises. Have you tried the breathing exercises? I'm like, oh my god. It's like, yes, I've tried the breathing exercises and it doesn't work. Like you sit up late at night, you do the breathing exercises. It takes like 15 minutes to calm down, but as soon as you lay back down, it's comes like right back, and it's just like a waste. Um, but one of the things that this person told me was, you see yourself as like a failure. You see these voices are telling you these things, and what exactly do you think you failed at? And I don't really want to like go into details here, but I told her exactly what it was. That I do like my job here as just like a fire security technician, stuff like that. But um, I don't know. She told me that I hadn't really failed. That it might seem like I'm at a point in my life where it's too late to play to make it or to play catch up with everyone. But that's only because I'm in a headspace where I'm comparing myself to everyone, where I have this idea of what success and happiness looks like, but that it's a little different for everyone. Like everyone's always going to want more, I guess. Like she didn't tell me that, but that's kind of like what I was getting from what she was telling me. Everyone's always going to want more. Everyone's always going to want more money. Everyone's always going to want more things. Everyone's always going to just want to be somewhere other than where they are right now. And those people ultimately, while they do have their fun, may not be as happy as the front that they're putting out. And I am supposed to just find my own sense of fulfillment, even if it doesn't really match what other people think fulfillment and success is supposed to be. And it's a little hard now with social media, even though I don't have any social media. But that really did kind of resonate with me that, I did have this idea of like, I did have this dream, this idea of where I would be at this point in my life. But I didn't really think that, you know, my mother would die and I would have to take care of my younger siblings, that I wouldn't be able to count on my family, that I would move from home to home, that I wouldn't be able to finish school, that I would have to pick up multiple jobs, that daycare was expensive as fuck. And it's just like a bunch of things that I didn't count on. And I looked at everyone else that I knew, and their lives are so streamlined. It's just like, they go to school, they don't pay rent, they go out, they have fun, they get their degrees, they get put into their work, and then they just kind of like flaunt everything on social media. It's like, oh, look where I am, look at this trip that I'm taking, I just got proposed to. And it's like, it's not that I don't want other people to be happy, it's just that I'm comparing myself to where they are. It's like, well, I can't be happy because I'm not where they are. And because I'm not where they are, I failed. But I just have a different life than they do. And I have enjoyed my life up until like this whole depression thing started out of nowhere. Like I was enjoying my life. I was losing weight. I was, starting to dress a little better. I was doing better at work. I was just having like I was really enjoying where my life was going, even if it had taken a little longer to get to there than I thought it would. But I don't know, just that one really bad day, and then just hearing my little cousin just insult where I am in life and call me a failure. Because like you expect to hear that from friends, maybe if they're like shitty friends, you expect to hear that from like acquaintances or like people you don't know on the internet and stuff like that. And it's easy to shrug off, but when it comes from someone close to you, someone who knows what you've been through, and they just tell you that, it just kind of hits like a lot different. And so those are the kind of thoughts that I've been having. But I'm starting to think that the way to get out of this is to just redefine what I believe happiness is, what my happiness should be. And it's like there's always going to be someone with more money, and there's always going to be someone better looking, there's always going to be someone with more things. But if I spent, I guess the way I'm thinking about it, and it kind of does seem to be helping, because the anxiety hasn't come back today so far. Like it went away like earlier, and I just haven't had it. Although I have been having like that weight. But what has been helping me today so far is just thinking, we all die someday. Like it doesn't matter how much money you have. Like we all just we all have the exact same end. And the only difference between someone who spent their entire life just grinding or whatever to get as much to earn as much money as possible is that when they die, they're gonna have about like two more digits in their bank account than most people. And like, what is that really? When they're gone, they're gonna be forgotten, just like everyone else. Like, if you really think about it, like, let's say, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here. Like, we don't know like when a car accident's gonna happen. So let's say I'm only here for 10 more years. Would I want those 10 years to have been spent like would I want those 10 years to have been spent working myself to death, like every single day, every single second of the day, just work, 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 trying to get as much money as possible? Or would I want those 10 years to have been spent enjoying my life, enjoying the people that I have, the friends and family that I have, watching my sisters grow up? Just, that does sound better to me. Because I'm never going to be like the richest person in the world. I'm never going to be the best looking person in the world. But I could try to be happy with where I am. And that has been helping a lot today. It's been helping me stay positive. And sorry about the light. I just kind of had this like thought, and I don't know, I'm like pretty high up on this roof, so I'm going to try to do something positive tomorrow, whatever that looks like, and just try to keep this positive mentality as long as possible. I don't know, maybe it's not like that thought of 10 years that's helping me. Maybe it's like the extra sleep that I was able to get. Who knows? Maybe I'll get some more sleep tonight. Maybe I'll be even more positive tomorrow. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try to do something positive tomorrow. And we'll see what that ends up being.